Listen to Dungeons with Dudes, a podcast with dudes, Dungeons, Dragons, and Flagons. Every other Sunday on the Journey into Comics Network.
The following
Journey into Comics.
Journey into Comics.
It's a Journey into Comics.
Journey into Comics.
Journey into Comics.
Journey into Comics
Network
production.
I'm a dude who likes brews. It's time for Brews with Dudes. Juicy.
And we're back for another rousing episode of Brews with Dudes. That was the closest I've been to fucking up.
You were close.
Using the word rousing. Because we say it's another rousing round of dungeons. Thank you guys for joining us on this episode of Brews with Dudes. I'm your host, Nick. I'm sitting here with my Dungeons with Dudes co-host, Dave Linder.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
I'm, like previously discussed, I'm feeling good.
Teetering.
I'm teetering between feeling good and feeling like it's coming on. I'm not drunk, I'm not wasted, but I'm like, dog, it's 4. You got a lot of things to do today.
There's things to do, yeah.
We're gonna be over the edge.
Oh yeah.
After these brews. So
yeah.
we've also got the Dong Master over here.
What's up?
Dongo Richie. Mr. Dick Tyner, how you doing?
I'm great.
Good.
It's good to be back
It's
again.
been a while, it feels like. We've also got Mr. Nick.
I'm new.
Nick Like.
New guy. I'm new to this.
Is that how we pronounce it?
Yeah.
Like? Liuk?
Yep. Like.
Liuk? Like. Yeah, got the first time, dog.
Yeah.
You're good. You're fucking it up
Stop
now.
Stop there.
Got it. This is Nick's first time.
First time. Brews with
So
Dudes.
this is a good episode, to be
I know,
honest.
450. I love great company. They just, they don't ever come up around here too much anymore for their beers.
No, definitely not.
So this I'm glad I'm for this episode. I'm
Yes. This is a treat.
It's special.
This is a treat for Nick and for the rest of the crew as well.
Yeah.
Because we don't get to go down there as much.
Nowhere near as much as we want to.
I see the pictures all the time. You guys go down there. I'm like, damn it! It's on a Friday and I work.
Yeah,
would
that's
go.
it for
I
me
know.
now. To work now. I'm like,
We would be like, yeah, we can leave at like 8 o'clock. Now it's like, okay, we're going to
8
leave
o'clock
at 1
to
a.m.
Get a hotel.
Yeah.
Stay.
Get a hotel.
Eat food. Like really? Like you can go that early?
It's a trip. It's a whole endeavor now, and
It's a cult following. What's a cult? It's a cult following. Yeah.
I can't do that. I just can't do
I
it.
don't have the time.
I
Yeah,
can't
I'm
call
sorry.
off work. Can't call off work for this shit.
I'll look at you guys' pictures. That's fine.
That's
No,
enough.
yeah.
And
Just
then
live
the occasional,
vicariously.
we bring it back. So.
Yeah.
We've also got a non-speaking player tonight. We've got Blake over here in the corner. How you doing, Blake? You're like, I don't want to speak. I just want to drink.
I just want to drink a beer.
And you know what? That's fine.
That's fair.
That is fine.
Respect the hell out of that.
So where do we want to start? It's gonna be a lot of sweet
it's
stuff.
almost, it's like a spin a wheel. Like
It is.
Let's start with that pink guava. Pink guava.
The pink guava's out. So let's just dive right on into it. Let's see what we got here. It's a pink guava peach slushy XL smoothie style Berliner Weiss. That's a mouthful.
Wow.
8%.
8%.
8%.
It's a beefy boy.
I don't think they've done this one before.
It sounds
No, they
newer.
haven't.
It sounds newer.
I think the only one they have done in this bit is the peach ring. But I don't know if it was an XL last time.
It was not. They did the platinum too, I believe.
So
Yep.
Quick question then, what's the difference between the XL since I'm still new to them?
There's just a lot.
It's like a
more.
double.
more.
It's just
Okay.
Like a double IPA would
Okay.
just be like the same thing, just twice
Okay.
as strong. Aw. Just kidding. We're not gonna do you like that.
Oh.
To that person.
To that person, whoever that person is.
Yeah, these are good. All right, we're ready to get into this first one. You want to hand that over to Mr. Blake?
Thank you.
go.
Thank you.
And without further ado, pitter patter.
Let's get at it.
Cheers. Cheers.
Yee.
And we're in. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh,
That
wow.
is tasty as fuck.
Wow. That is really good.
What is guava?
Actually, you know what? Now that you mentioned that, should I have looked this up before I drank it? Should I have Googled what guava is? Because
I've had
guava.
enough. I've
Rat
had
poison.
enough. Enough things that are guava flavored that I taste that and I'm like,
Well,
that's
you know
some good
what?
guava.
It's
But I
good.
don't know what the
It's
fuck
good.
it is. I have no idea what it is. Is there a different one besides
is it
pink?
like a, is it like
Is there a blue guava?
is it like a fruit you can buy at the store, like a veggie, or what is this?
We gotta get R&D on this.
I've never seen a guava, to the best of my knowledge.
I don't believe I have it either.
I'm never tilling the garden and I'm like, oh look, a wild
Like a
guava.
wild guava.
I didn't notice that there.
It's not native around here. I don't
No,
think.
I guess not.
That's a guava.
That looks delicious. That looks like what we're tasting.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Definitely not from around here.
So it looks like a lime, but on the inside it looks like a watermelon.
True.
Tropical fruit cultivated in many tropical and subtropical regions.
So not Indiana.
Not Indiana at all. No.
So thank you for making the trip, guava.
But what would you
Native to
put guava?
Mexico.
Like, what would you use guava for?
What would you describe? What would you describe it as? Like in terms of like.
I would describe it as
Well, Dave, in your own words, Dave, in your own words, how would you describe guava?
I would describe it as
Be as detailed as possible, okay? As detailed as possible.
it's usually about 4 to 12 centimeters, round or oval, depending on the species. There are several species of guava.
How do you know?
From
all
my
this?
experience,
From your experience.
I was once a guava farmer.
I was asking you about like flavor profile, and you started telling me how big it was. On average, to be
On
fair.
average.
Yeah.
It's a big guava.
Yeah.
So nothing about the character profile, huh? All right, it's good.
It's not
It's
bad.
sweet.
It's actually really, yeah.
Yeah,
Not-
they're very sweet.
Not a very prevalent. It's not a very dominant scent.
No,
Not getting much out of that.
but it smells like guava because they've done.
Does it?
If I knew what guava really smelled
Guys,
like,
as
though.
my years as a guava farmer, I can tell you this is very, very guava.
Very guava?
Wow. Wow.
It's very
I
guava.
don't really get too much peach, though, in this at all.
Guavao.
This isn't the peach one, I don't think.
It's the guava peach, though.
It is guava peach.
Yeah, I don't
getting
know.
a lot of
I don't get peach. I don't get peach, though.
Blake seems to think that there's a strong guava taste.
Wowva.
I think we're a mango
No.
mixed with a lime.
I
Okay,
can see that. I could see that.
we're in the ballpark
I
now.
could see that.
I'm okay with that. I take that.
It's, yeah.
Just look at us, just puzzled.
And as a
I'm
guava
stumped.
farmer, it has 6%
Oh.
vitamin A. I picked that one up.
It's,
My days of farming.
You're very intelligent.
It's really good for your eyesight.
Yeah.
209% vitamin C.
On average?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
From 4 to 12
on
centimeters.
a 4 to 12 inch
Centimeter.
centimeter. I was gonna say a 12-inch guava fruit.
Yeah, that's a big guava.
That's
It's a pretty big guava.
Creed is grabbing this podcast by the balls, it seems. All right, well, I'm pretty much done with this one, I think. So what do we want next? We got the holographic nug, which is a double dry hop double IPA. We got a smoothie. They're all smoothies.
I don't think, no matter what you pick, it's going to be great.
So I want to do the juicy fruity first.
Okay.
Let's jump into the juicy fruity.
do it.
This is a smoothie style Berliner Weiss with passion fruit, peach, apricot, pineapple, and tangerine. Wow.
Wow.
Can you do it one more time? I lost.
Passion fruit, peach, apricot, pineapple, and tangerine.
Holy cow. Okay.
Somebody tell him.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Words and stuff.
Pouring beer.
That looks delicious. Look at that. It's like a
Check,
fruit
check.
juice. I'm sorry.
Better than this. Dongo.
Do you guys want to know? I also used to farm passion fruit. Do you guys want to?
This is why.
Dave, I feel like
This is
you.
why I asked someone else to pour, so I could talk.
Dave,
sit there and
Dave,
mouth breathe.
Dave, what else have you farmed that I don't know of?
A lot.
Wow.
I've been a fruit farmer for a long time.
I can, honestly.
That was
it.
one of my
Guava.
better pours. Look at that.
That's pretty good.
That's
a pretty good pour.
That's pretty even across 5 cups. That's not too bad at all.
Bartender.
Look at you.
No, not that. No, I'm not. But I'm getting through. There we are. There you go.
Oh yeah.
I've already described
Oh, wow.
this bad boy 2 times. 4.5%, guys. This is an easy
This
one.
is an easy one.
Yeah,
easy
this
one.
This is just a little taste. All right, let's
Cheers.
get at it.
Cheers.
Pitter patter.
Let's get at her.
You.
Ooh, a smell.
Oh, wow. That's
No. That's juice.
yeah.
No.
No.
This is,
Absolutely not.
this is dangerous.
Oh,
This is
man.
dangerous.
That is delicious. So what do we got popping out of that? A lot of pineapple.
A whole
lot
lot
of
of pineapple.
pineapple.
A whole lot of
I-
pineapple.
Some passion fruit.
Yep.
I'm asking you what you taste, not for you to rate the can.
Oh,
I
okay.
can taste the passion fruit. There's some passion in there.
I don't. I'm feeling passion.
There's a lot of
definitely
passion.
Don't get me wrong.
There's a lot of
I am
passion.
definitely getting the pineapple.
I think it's
Yeah.
passion, comma, fruit.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
A
passion.
lot of passion.
And fruit in
Some
here.
fruit in there.
Well, we can talk about the passion fruit in a minute, but Nick and I are just talking about how we're feeling right now.
Let's see what Miranda thinks. She's gonna be my second.
We have a
taste.
guest.
Guess
Oh,
taster?
Miranda, say hello to Facebook for us.
The juicy fruity.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, this is
some-
amazing.
This
Yeah.
is
This is
way
It's
too
a
good.
lot of pineapple.
Yeah. What do you think?
Amazing. I agree.
Yeah, it's that's wild.
magic. This is magic.
That's way
This is
too good for
magic.
its
I don't
own
know how
good.
It's a
you-
magical time.
I don't know how they do this.
Passion fruit is really tangerine, but you're just fucking retarded.
Well, I would agree with that if referring to Dongo's assessment.
I want to know. I really want to know how to put all the passion into it. 'Cause,
I'm feeling a
I'm
certain
feeling the passion.
I'm feeling the passion
a
real hard.
certain way. I blame it on the beer.
Like, how do you put all the passion in this? Because it's, whew,
there's
getting
one
me.
way I can think of.
it's
but
getting me.
It does not belong in the brewing process. That is for damn.
Oh, I
sure.
get it.
Don't
Wait,
say it, Dave.
Wait, Dave, now you get it?
Dave is always trying to ruin the subtlety.
It's my favorite thing to do.
This song is called Snowblower. It's about cocaine. David. David.
Everyone
No.
hated it, and I thought it was hilarious.
Sometimes the best jokes are the ones that only you, yourself, and yourself think
Yeah,
are funny.
shouldn't- yeah.
So, the Juicy Fruity, for being 4.5%, I don't know if my phone's about dead. Okay, we'll make it.
We'll get there.
So Facebook, if we crap out on you, sorry.
We still love you.
Sorry.
Next time.
Yep, we'll see you next time.
We'll see you.
For the Facebook
Brews.
listeners. Don't audio listeners, we're still here.
Yes.
Audio listeners, we're still here. You're plugged in. We got
This is a journey.
49 and a half hours left for
This is a
audio.
Journey into Comics exclusive.
Yeah.
We're now going to Dungeons with Dudes.
Yeah. Dungeons with Brews. That sounds like a good fiasco. You go into a dungeon and you just find the brews.
Brew?
Just full of brews.
Yeah.
That sounds phenomenal. Okay.
That can't be legal.
No, that's not right.
This can't be a legal beer to have.
No.
That's entirely too good.
As a fruit farmer, that would not
No,
fly.
yeah. Please tell me it's a fruit farmer. Is that possible?
Dave has been.
It's really not.
Okay.
I found out a lot about Dave lately.
You know what? In the last 10 minutes, I've been a lot about Dave I did not know about.
He's
Dave.
working on the keto thing. Dave's working on Keto Dave, and now
Keto
we've
Dave.
got Farmer Dave.
Farmer Dave.
Ska Dave. That's right. I guess Ska Dave and Keto Dave are kind of
They're
the
the same
same
thing.
Dave.
It's the
They're the
same
same
You can
Dave.
do that?
Oh, you're about to find out.
Okay.
I've
Just wait,
got,
December 14th.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've got ideas. I've got inklings of what it could mean, but I don't even think Dave Chips, Rave Dave, no Dave.
Rave Day's crazy.
No Dave knows what Dave's about to get into.
I can't get all my Daves in here. It's
A lot of Daves.
a mess.
I'm a huge proponent of people with multiple
I was gonna
personalities.
say you've got multiple.
I got many personalities.
You do?
I mean, I'm a Dave fan in general.
He called
Oh,
it.
shucks.
I was gonna say today's definitely an action maxing kind of
Action
day.
Maxon.
But we got all sorts of Nicks. We got all sorts of Daves. But right now I'm looking to be I'm looking to be a tipsy boy. That's what we're heading for. So do we want
Tipsy
to?
Nick.
I think we just keep going around.
All right.
Let's go to the peach ring.
You want to peach ring it up?
Peach ring.
Yep.
All right.
I
Someone
kinda
else-
like ending
I
it
really
on the
want to
IPA.
save the sour.
Yeah, like
sour
say that one
foamy.
for last, maybe.
For last?
For last, maybe.
Yeah.
We can save that one for last. All right. Is somebody else gonna do the peach ring since no one else is capable of carrying a conversation when Nick's pouring?
The one thing I haven't farmed is peach rings, so I'll pour it.
Oh yeah,
Dude.
Dude.
They're the easiest to cultivate. Just go to Rural King. Rural King has top notch.
They do have some great candy
Yeah.
selections.
This episode of Brews with Dudes brought to you by Rural King.
Rural King.
The green Twizzlers.
Dude, there are orange cream Twizzlers now.
I want to see, where do you think they get these flavors from?
So 450 claims that these are natural flavors.
Do you think they go to Rural King though to get their ideas?
Dude, I wouldn't be
What I
surprised.
mean? Do they like go the candy out and go? That would be a great beer.
They're running out of peach rings. Therefore, the people want the peach ring.
If Rural King or if 450 North gets their ideas from Rural King, I'm just waiting for like a no man's land fucking beef jerky flavored IPA.
Sign me up.
Denim coveralls.
Sign me up. That
Denim flavored slushy.
That sounds
Denim nuggets.
Denim nuggets.
It just sounds tough.
Your move, 450 North. Your move.
It will bust at the crotch, though. Let me tell you what. How's it going over there, bartender Dave?
Amazing.
Bartender.
I'm also a farmer and a bartender.
Farmer and bartender.
I am one who tends the bar
Barkeep.
and the farms.
Barkeep.
That's not terrible pour, right?
No, those aren't bad.
That's a pretty good pour.
So this is the Peach Ring Slushy XL. I bet you this is an 8%er at least.
Oh, let me look.
Give us a look see.
It is a 8%
With peach rings.
peach rings. It's got
Sweet, I got that right.
smoothie style Berliner Weiss with peaches.
No way.
Yeah. And rings.
Wait, what are the rings from? Though?
I want to.
Okay.
I'd like to.
Sonic from Sonic.
The hedgehog.
Not the drive-in. All right, this smells fucking amazing.
Wow.
Yeah.
So pitter patter.
Let's get at her. Woo. Yee yee. Oh my God.
Once again, this can't be legal.
I need all of you to pour the rest of yours into my
This
cup,
can't-
and I will finish them.
I want to
off.
fuck this beer.
Oh,
Whoa!
Sorry.
excuse
Dave.
yourself.
I raise you. I want to
Dang.
penetrate it.
Jeez, come on.
Wow.
The implication.
The implication.
I mean,
Goodness.
I'm kind of enticed by it, though. You know.
Glad there's a table between us and the camera. I need people to see what's going on down there. Gross.
Ooh,
This is delicious, though.
oh my God. Yeah.
Aggressively frothy.
As a fat man, peach
Keep it
rings are
to
one of my favorite
yourself,
things ever.
Dongo.
And this is a peach ring.
Yeah, I'm tasting a peach ring. Like
Yeah.
I legit just ate.
Yeah.
I drank
I'm
peach ring.
smelling a peach ring.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for the extra sauce.
Get you some more sauce.
Syrup.
Syrup.
I will
Peach.
say they do some of the most amazing beers ever. They really do.
I don't know how they do it.
Personally, they do some of the most amazing beers.
Absolutely.
450 North is amazing.
This is such a killer lineup.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
I don't even know what else to fucking say about this because it just tastes like
Well, I mean,
liquefied.
I want to
peach
savor
ring.
it, but I want to
It's
keep
really
drinking
cool.
it too.
Yeah.
It's really cool that we've had this before. I mean, I remember the last time they did this, I think it came out around the time of the 450 North Corn Maze Brew Festival last
Perhaps.
year. And so I remember, like, Miranda and I, we just kept going.
Yeah.
Well, Miranda and I, we just kept going back inside the brewery and just hanging out there and drinking this all day.
Oh, it's so
This
good.
is so good. Wow.
I
So
wish I
they,
had more of this.
when I sent the brew crew, they took care of me on this release, and I gave them money for a 4-pack of everything, and they ran out of one, so they got me an extra pack of the peach ring. So there is.
Nice.
Ooh, nice.
We will be able to get down on this more Because
I would love to.
So good.
What do
you know
I
me,
gotta do?
I
What do I gotta do?
I don't hide the beers to myself. I share the beers quite a bit. So if you're listening, you want to try the peach ring, hit me up. Otherwise, we're gonna drink them
We're
all.
drinking all right
We'll
now.
smash them.
Yes.
There's a very small window between when
Yes.
you're able to and when you're not.
We might need some more cups.
We're gonna need more cups. I was trying to get a hold of our non-speaking
Non-speaking guest,
podcaster, NSP,
NSP, non-speaking character.
non-speaking podcaster. That was good. Wasn't
450
it? It was good.
North.
I
Wow.
like that.
I loved it.
Yeah, 450 North is
Wow. Like they just,
Yeah, these guys are fucking.
they're really on
killing
top
it.
of their
did
game.
anyone try their summer beer, the summer pop, the bomb pop one?
Oh,
Yes.
Yeah.
Was that
Yes.
good? Was that good?
The Rocky
It was
Pops.
exactly
Yeah.
what you thought it would be.
I saw a
Yeah.
picture. I saw them post it. I'm like, I wish I could go down for that beer.
Yeah, I got a new job about 3-4 months ago, and Fridays are
Yeah, oh yeah.
the busiest day of the week
can't do
now. So
Fridays.
there's no way
Can't
I'll
do
ever get a
Fridays.
Friday off. So I'm but with this release, rewind, shall we? So when we first started going to releases 2 years ago or so, we would leave at 6:37 in the morning, get
Yep.
450 in Columbus, an hour and a half away,
Yep.
at 8:30, 9 o'clock. And we would get every beer that we want. We'd be the first 100 people in line.
Yeah, we would easily be like within 40 or 50.
Fast forward, and Austin and Brett show up at 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning. They are at the
Yeah.
brewery at 3 in the morning, and they're 200th in line. People started lining up at 4 in the afternoon on Thursday. There were 100 people at 11 p.m. on Thursday.
Is it 200 for them? They're like usually they're cut off like when you get their new releases though.
They used to
Usually
say
it's nuts.
they used to say that it was in that ballpark.
Okay.
That if you're trying to get everything,
Yeah.
you need to be here by then.
Yeah.
That being said, they have figured out a way, maybe with the timing of their releases, because they used to do it every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Every 2 weeks. They took a bit of a break this time. I think it was closer to 3 or 4 weeks between releases, and this time they had 400 or 500 people, and everybody got everything.
So they
except
brewed more.
They brewed more.
Brewed more.
And they're getting ready to, or they're working on, or since this release makes me think maybe they're done with the new brew house, and this is.
Ooh.
But they made enough beer this time finally, because these slushies
Yeah.
are really coveted. They're they always sell out, and this time they didn't. This time there were 300 or 400 people, and they didn't sell out at noon.
I mean, they're known for their slushies, and they're
That is what-
hundreds- yeah,
At this point,
that's-
yeah.
that is what's got
It
them
used
on
to be
the map.
IPAs.
So
Yeah, I mean those like certain. I don't know. From my experience, certain breweries, like if I go somewhere new, I talk to people. They're like, "Oh, this, like they're known for this kind of beer."
Yes.
And 450 North is always known for like their slushies.
and I mean, juicy fruity tasted like the fucking
Yes.
gum.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you've had, I know we joked a whole lot, but if you've had the pink guava shit,
It-
that is exactly what
Yeah.
that is.
Yeah.
The peach ring, liquefied.
Yes.
It's
Peach-
exactly
yes.
like a peach
We're gonna eat this fucking sour gummy worm, and I'm gonna make a prediction that it's gonna taste like liquefied
sour gummy worms.
worms.
Yeah.
They're really, really, really good at taking obscure flavors.
What was
And
the
liquefying
one that
them.
we didn't get? The raspberry dessert?
Oh,
Or something?
yeah.
It was a dessert?
Brett was saying that was
It was one of their dessert slushy series.
Blackberry it was
But- On the subject of like the beers tasting exactly like what they are, what they're named.
Yeah.
The dessert, it literally you can taste the crust.
yeah.
That is. See,
It's got a
that's so
cinnamon crust.
insane. That is so.
Yes.
And
insane.
it works.
Yeah, so they do a series of dessert slushies.
Yeah.
And it tastes like so the one that we didn't get was a raspberry dessert. So it would taste like raspberry and then somehow taste like fucking pie crust.
Yeah.
How do you
That's
even get
nuts.
pie
It
crust? How do you get
works.
pie crust in a beer flavor? Like that makes
It's
sense.
so
And you
cool.
I don't
can't,
know.
it's not possible to fucking, it's not a scheme. It's not like I bet you that the peach ring slushy is not, there's no fucking peach rings.
Right.
You know, they just know how to extract the right flavors.
Right.
And when you're messing with raspberry fucking pie, like I don't know how you get the raspberry flavor naturally, and then how the fuck do you get the crust
Yeah.
flavor? What the fuck is
crush a
how do
bunch
you
of-
make it
a
taste?
bunch of
How do you make
pies.
it? How do you make it taste like you just smushed up a pie and put it in a drink? I don't
It's
know how they do
insane.
it. They're really good at it though. So
Then they got what's the Oreo one?
The
Cookies and cream.
Cookies and cream.
Yeah,
great.
that one's
Perfect.
good.
Yeah.
That's a perfect beer.
What's the?
I think
next one?
they actually do just throw Oreos in that one.
I
Straight
wouldn't
up,
doubt that. I wouldn't doubt
They,
that.
they say so. Maybe not Oreos. I think we're doing the holographics. We're saving the sour
For last.
sour worms for last. So this one
I'm
is
very
a
stoked for this.
double dry hop, double
The
IPA.
can looks amazing.
Yeah.
The can looks cool.
It's called holographic nuggets, and the can is holographic.
terrific.
It's a double dry hop, double IPA, Enigma, Cashmere, Citra, and Amarillo hops.
Ooh, wow.
Powerhouse. I've not heard of what's the first one. I've not
Enigma?
heard of Enigma much, but Cashmere, Citra,
Not had Enigma.
Citra, and Amarillo are like the kings of the
good.
hop game.
Good.
Almost everything you drink probably has one of those in it.
Idaho 7.
Idaho
No, no.
This is 8.3%.
Fuckers
wow.
love Idaho
It's
7.
the McKinley nugget. The McKinley hop.
Little bit
the
stronger?
crispy
A little bit more hops in it.
hop. That's what Mr. Peanut likes so much. Just a carried on fucking joke. It's gone way too far.
Well, if it wasn't for like that the beer school they did at the Knickerbocker, where McKinley was like, "Oh, this is my favorite hop. It's the Idaho 7 hop."
And it never ended. One comment, and
Yep.
it's never going to go away. I can't get it to go away. That's not the worst thing that's gotten away from me. I think the worst thing that's gotten away from me is the way Austin says "dem boys." I just couldn't stop it. And now it's a thing, and I'm like, I really wish that wasn't a thing. Despite my best efforts, I couldn't suppress it. Casey tried hard. Casey and I were trying real hard to make it not. And Zach Davidson, we were like, we're not going to let this catch on. And it fucking caught on.
It's too late now.
It's too late. It's too fucking late. But here we are. Amarillo, let's see. Thinking of the hop. So Amarillo is, if I'm not mistaken, what makes a gumball head a gumball head.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Amarillo is the primary.
I don't like Gumball Head.
Well, you're wrong. So
Well, I mean,
you're wrong.
that's one of the beers that I've gone back to several times, and it was one of the first craft beers I tried. I think we finally lost the Facebook Live. It was one of the first craft beers I tried, and I was like, I hate this. And then as I started
Not a
drinking
bad
more
pour.
craft beer, I tried Gumball Head again. I keep trying. I keep going back to it.
No, you can just take it to him.
Yeah, I keep going back to Gumball Head, and no matter how many times I try, it doesn't hit me right.
I'm not going back. I'm not into the Alpha King. What's the other big one? Zombie Dust, Gumball Head, Alpha King.
Space Station,
No.
Laser Snake, Yum Yum.
Yum Yum. I never.
I liked Yum Yum.
I don't. Yum Yum is not what I'm
It's
really
pretty
into.
basic.
What I've noticed though, and maybe I need to give everyone a super fair shake, but the other day I ordered from here Zombie Dust,
Pea smell.
and I drank it, and it was like the best Zombie Dust I'd ever fucking had. And I look at the
Really?
I
date,
haven't had Zombie Dust in forever.
Dig deep.
and it was within like a week of being bottled.
Little
So
bit of
beers
pea.
like that, you have to get them
Early.
really soon.
Yeah.
And it's not that like a Zombie Dust goes bad after a couple weeks, but you have that week or two that it's in its
Peak.
Prime.
absolute
It's prime. Yeah.
And it's amazing for the first 2 weeks. It's really good for the next 2 months. And then after that is when it
I was
deteriorates.
gonna say I've had them for months at a time, and they're always pretty decent.
I'd love for you to drink one like really super
Oh, I
fucking
have.
fresh and just
I
be
have.
like, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, I
That's it right
bought
there.
it. I bought cases directly from the brewery and just immediately started going to town on them.
No, I know how you go to town.
Boys?
Oh,
Let's get
All
it.
right, we're jumping into the holographic nuggets. Here we go.
Better.
Oh, the hoppy.
oh
The
yeah.
hopness.
That's real hoppy.
I love that. This is delicious.
That's
Yeah.
power.
Wow.
Least favorite range.
Yeah, this is the first one that's
It's different.
different. It's a different style for damn
different
sure.
style.
And it's extremely hazy. I bet you can't see through it.
It's not as fruity as the other ones have been.
No.
No, it's way
I can't see
different.
Nick through it.
You can't.
So double dry hopped. Dry hopped means that they're primarily going for the hoppiness.
Yeah.
As opposed to the floral that you would get throwing it in earlier than that. So that's what this is. It's a fucking punch right to the mouth of hops.
Yeah.
I can taste the Enigma.
The Enigma.
That's a weird way of saying
a
you're
weird-
confused.
That's what it's brewed with.
Enigma.
Confusion. I don't know what we're doing.
That's a beer I would do, but
Just
I
throw
wouldn't
some
because I'm a
hops in.
farmer. I know what I'm
'cause
doing.
you're a
I'm a
farmer.
farmer.
Daddy. Terrible reference. If you get it, bravo.
Oh, that sounds familiar.
It has to do with Tom Green jacking off a horse.
Okay.
Yep, yes
Yep,
it does.
okay.
And
That's
an
what I
elephant
thought.
at one point.
Really, that's just
Yeah.
terrible. That's, I guess at the risk of sounding like a douche, that's a typical double dry hop double IPA
Yeah.
from 450. It's
Nothing too crazy about it, but
yeah,
but
I'm not nothing,
Certainly not bad.
but not bad. No, not bad at all.
not bad at all. It just I guess when we're like you're drinking the peach ring.
I mean, yeah, after
you know what you're wanting. You drink
Yeah.
that, you know what you're going for. This was I mean, I can definitely tell if something is primarily hopped a certain way. If it's like
Yeah.
all like what is it? Two Hearted? Is it Centennial? I think so. You can if a beer is primarily hopped a certain way, you're like, that's what that tastes like.
Yep.
This is enigmatic in the way that it's it's got a bunch of different hops. So it's not Amarillo forward. It's not Citra forward.
No.
It's really hoppy, and it fucking hits you right in the mouth right when you get into it. So
Right in the mouth.
that's fucking. It's strong.
It's strong.
It
Yeah,
is.
very
It's
strong.
It's
It's
a
very
fucking-
strong.
It's a
Yeah.
bite.
Yeah, it is. I'm waiting for them to do another like ripe nuggets or powdered nuggets.
Powdered nuggets is. That's
Top of
when
the line.
they really really hit it, and that was early on. Come over.
This is our last.
We're not
one.
on camera no more. Yeah, we're kind of free balling it.
It's our last one.
So we're down
the last
to
one now?
we're down to the last one.
This is the sour worms.
Anyone else want to pour it?
This is the Sour Worms Slushy XL.
Anyway.
I'm excited. I'm excited. This.
I don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do I need to say?
Money shot on Dave.
For those
I took it right to the face.
for those of you listening
But
on
as a
the
farmer, sometimes that happens.
on the can, it's just got gummy worms. The color is an orangey. I don't know. I'm excited as fuck for it.
Yeah. This looks.
This smells like fucking gummy worms. I'll tell you that.
Let's do a while we're pouring this out. Give a quick shout out to everyone who was listening on Facebook. We really appreciate you guys.
Thank you.
Facebook's
Thank
making
you.
the drive to kind of fight YouTube. So when we make these Facebook videos, they're really trying to push them out because they want people on Facebook to share Facebook videos, not YouTube videos. So for those of you listening on the Facebooks, we appreciate it. Thank you to the Journey to Comics Network for hosting us as always.
Always.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you to the podcastrophy team, Mr. Dr. Dongo over here for
thank you.
he's been picking up the majority of our editing because we are a handful, and we're
I
not
didn't say that. Yeah.
Yeah, I've watched this before many times.
we're not one of those podcasts that you can just kind of throw up. There needs to be a little bit of editing done. I'm very excited to say that we are working on a new system for recording the audio. We're going fucking news reporter.
It's really funny because when I edit now, I have a track specifically for Zach Davidson,
Yeah, everyone needs our fucking.
and I got
joke.
a track specifically for Dave.
Oh, really?
We had the joke earlier. Austin, I'm like, "Are you good, Austin?" He's like, "Yep, I'm gonna talk like this." And I was like, "No, you're not." And within fucking 2 minutes of recording, he was yelling into the mic. I'm like, "I fucking told you." that."
Dick, is it because I yelled, Dick?
No, your voice just picks up. You know, you got one of those voices. That just,
Oh my!
it goes into that
Holy
microphone.
cow.
That microphone
Holy
just accepts
cow! Just take a whiff
it.
first.
Holy
Yeah,
shit!
yeah.
That is
Yeah.
a sour gummy worm.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. What's the percentage of this?
Holy!
I bet you it's not
oh
high.
my.
Dangerous.
Oh,
It doesn't matter if it's high
my
because you can drink this
God.
for 3 weeks. Smell that.
Oh my God!
It's 8%.
8%.
8%. I smell 8%.
This is. I bet you I could
death.
drink fucking 4 cans of this. Let's get out of here.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Better.
Let's get that.
Fucking yee.
I died.
Jesus.
That's
It
good.
has that
That's
sour
really good.
taste.
Ooh,
Brews
yeah.
with Dudes is officially retired. Good night.
Holy cow.
Oh my god, very sweet.
Done.
Yeah, we're gonna drink a
Are you keeping it for
Night-night.
yourself now?
Fuck.
That's delicious.
So what do we got here?
God.
Smoothie style Berliner Weiss with passion fruit, peach,
That's the
apricot,
wrong one.
pineapple, and tangerine. I'm retarded. That sounded so familiar. I'm like, whoa, what a knockoff.
No.
Let's
That's weird. Wasn't I reading off of that?
let's try this again. Cherries, lime, peach, and passion fruit. The
I
cherries and the lime.
You know what?
Yeah,
Lime, definitely.
That passion fruit is killing me.
Dude, it's
I'm telling you.
it's fighting us.
It's.
coming back.
I'm getting that lime.
But I taste everything though. I legit taste
Jeez.
everything in this one.
That is
Nothing's
so
too overpowering.
good.
I taste everything.
It's a smorgasbord.
Yeah.
Of fucking awesome.
Nice word.
Thank you.
It's insane. I'm
Like if
Fuck.
everything we just had a baby, it was this beer.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
this. I'm pretty sure we've had almost a little bit of everything.
All
in
those
that beer.
flavors. Yeah. Except the cherry.
Except for the cherries. I
But
think
everything else, yeah.
kind of like a yeah.
You know, guys, being a farmer for such a long
God.
time,
Oh,
I have
wow.
never tasted something like this. This is incredible.
How do you farm sourworms, Dave?
It's a difficult process.
difficult
Dave
process.
farms
We can go.
Beets.
shit beats.
Beet farm.
Beats. Bears. Battlestar Galactica.
Master Galactica.
God damn.
Wow, this is holy cow.
Way too good.
Oh my
450 North. I don't know how Wow.
Bravo.
I don't know how you do it.
Do you think
I
I,
don't
can
know.
marry 450 North? Do you think that's possible?
I just want to marry this beer in particular.
Yeah.
If I could, fuck. I want to take this with me wherever I go forever.
It's good. Put in your pocket.
So does anyone have a? This is gonna be fucking hard.
I will say this: if we're gonna do, I know where you're going.
You know where we're going.
This is the order.
Yeah.
If I had to say anything, I've not had anything that's been bad.
Right.
But the sour one, holy cow!
Just
This one hit me. Yeah.
It's so right on exactly what it says it's gonna be.
If you have a chance to get this wherever you're at, get it.
Look on eBay.
eBay, get it. Buy it. I don't care how much it is. Buy it.
Seriously, you can buy it. People put this shit on eBay.
Buy it. Buy it and get
You
it.
got to get it quick because
Oh shit!
It did-
Then you have shipping time.
it deteriorates quickly.
Yeah.
Although people say that, I've got 450 slushies in my fridge that have been there for a year, and
Yeah.
you just got to keep the temperature consistent, and they'll be all right.
I
Austin's got a couple cans that were just canned bad, canned wrong, and you tasted it, and it's just like, what the fuck did you do to this?
Yeah.
I'm down to one Phoenix Tears.
I can't believe you have any Phoenix Tears left.
I only drink them on super special occasions. I just drank one for episode 100 the other day.
I appreciate the invite for that. That was tight.
You're welcome.
Yeah, me too.
we had a full cast.
Uh,
Now we're down a co-host, so
You're down a co-host.
we're down a co-host. He quit.
that's not business we need to be talking about.
Nope.
Let's just shame Dick some more for not inviting us.
Shame.
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 He
Shame.
didn't make one mention of the show on the network that he helped spawn. Not once. Not
Not even
one
once.
mention
I typically mention Brews with Dudes almost every episode of
It's just
Podcast
wild that
Review.
you didn't on your most important episode.
I didn't hear Dungeon with Dudes
So
either.
the 99 before it.
I cannot attest to whether or not it was mentioned in the 99 episodes before
Flash is
it.
talking
At least 80
shit.
of them.
But
I'm just
I
gonna
can
say,
attest to the fact.
at least 80 of them. And at least you, I'm pretty sure, were mentioned at one point
This
or
beer
another.
tastes like shit after
Compared to that one, yeah.
These are not important things.
Actually, you know
Oh, the
what? I
pineapple?
mentioned this very event that we're at today.
I love this.
When?
Yeah, now. Yeah.
The very end of the episode.
fucking water.
I didn't listen to the last 10 minutes.
Because I
450
said, hey,
North.
does
Holy
anybody
cow.
have a suggestion of the week?
Watch your podcast.
For this? What are you talking about?
I said, well, hey, does everybody have a suggestion of the week?
You
And
did mention that. You did mention
and
that. Maybe I
everybody's
did
like-
make it to the end. It was a long ride because I was
It
listening
was.
to it on the way back from vacation,
Ah.
so the internet was spotty.
Gotcha.
So sometimes I would be listening and it would stop, and I'd be like, "Ah, fuck!" And so it took me fucking 4 hours to listen to the 2.5 hour podcast.
That's
It was a
double.
mess.
Quick question, Mr.
Yeah.
Nick Maxon.
Yes, Mr. Nick Like.
What about taking this show on the road?
We have. In what manner do you mean?
There's some other breweries we've not been to yet.
So we definitely have done shit just like that, where we go to different breweries and we try to we either do podcasts like there in house or try to get in touch with the brewer and sit down with them.
Yeah.
But we should go on some field trips together. I know you like it. I know you like hitting up cool places. So.
I do.
Can I be invited?
Nick and Nick on the road.
Nick at night.
Nick and
Whoa,
Nick.
whoa.
Nick's at night.
No, Nick's at night.
Nick's at night. There we go.
This has been a fun time. Like, first of all, 450 North. Oh, they every time they kill it.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they put out a bad drink. I don't.
No.
I haven't had one.
They know
from
what they're
them.
doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was an especially awesome episode. We only missed. What didn't I bring out? This is 5. So Platinum Nugs, which we've already done before.
Yeah, we don't.
That's
need
a
to taste
quadruple, I think.
Yeah,
Quadruple
it
IPA. And what else didn't I fucking bring? There's only one other beer that I didn't bring out.
The raspberry.
The raspberry one, right?
Raspberry
The dessert.
I didn't get that.
You didn't get it.
Yeah.
That one sold out. So there's one other, and it's sitting back there. So maybe once we're off the air, we'll drink that one too. But
Secret beer.
we got a lot going on tonight, so I was like, guys, we can't be drinking fucking.
I don't even remember what that one is. So this
Nope.
is a surprise.
I don't know it at all.
Let's do it.
All right. Well, fuck. We were gonna go over our favorites. Nick was pretty.
So like I said, everything they do is gold. It's amazing. But I will have to say the sour slushy was probably my favorite we just did.
The worms. Sour worms.
Sour worms.
If I don't go for worms, I would say the Juicy Fruity, because the Juicy Fruity was 4.5%, and it was so
Dangerous.
packed with flavor.
100%
Yeah.
yeah.
I could drink the Juicy Fruity all damn day.
I could try drinking all day and then realize that at the end of the day, I'm like, oh wow,
Yeah, it would hurt.
I'm done.
Yeah, it would hurt. Dongo, what was your favorite?
I think we got in this order right here. I'm very split between the sour worms and the peach rings.
Yep.
Like they're very like dead even, but I might have to give it to the sour worms since it's new, it's fresh,
It's hot.
it's hot.
It's hot right now.
It's hot.
It's trending.
So, it is.
It's trending.
Dongo. Dave. Co-host Dave.
Pretty much the same as Dick. If I hadn't tried the sour worms last, I would have said peach ring, but I'm gonna have to go with sour worm.
It's just on the tongue.
Yeah,
Just-
it's just so good. The platinum, like there wasn't a bad beer. The
yeah.
holographic was good. Not
For what it
easy, my
was,
thing.
yeah. This was,
It was
obviously slushy dominated episode.
Right.
The holographic nug was good for what it was, but when you're on the fruity kick, you know, it didn't.
It was It was kind of a random beer.
It was. It didn't stand a chance. So, Blake, what was your favorite?
I'd say in between the worms and the rings.
Yeah, it's really really good stuff.
And then, yeah, the ringworms and then
The ringworm.
I don't want to have any part of that.
Juicy Fruity would be.
I would say this is probably my favorite release that they've done in a while.
This is a solid mix.
Yeah, and you know, if we'd have had that raspberry dessert, that would have been killer.
This is a starting 5 championship kind of lineup right here.
Yeah. So, cool. But I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it.
These are. I'm really digging this. We got a lot more shit to do tonight. The night's young.
It is.
It's more.
What's your favorite slushy so far?
Overall, I'm probably gonna give it to the peach ring again because this is the XL.
So overall, like 100%, all they've done.
All they've ever done. The
That we
original.
can remember, yeah.
The original peach ring they did was phenomenal.
I'm gonna go real old school. Starburst.
No, we're just talking about
the slushy. Okay, slushy. Okay. Ooh, slushy wise though, that's
They don't do the Starburst anymore, do they?
They don't.
They don't.
That was one of the originals, yeah.
Yeah, because they came here. We had them here.
Yeah.
And that was my favorite beer.
That was a good one.
It was
I
a
think-
glorious beer.
My favorite slushy so far is the Jungle Juice.
All right, guys. We are.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
It was good.
Shit. Well, we're at the end of it,
They've had
guys.
so many I can't keep count.
I know.
Yeah.
We could keep this conversation going for a while, I'm sure. But we have a lot of fun things to do tonight. We're getting ready to head over to Carnahan Hall
party.
for the
Party.
Brews and Bowling after party. We've got U-Bread Raptors, Bizarre Noir, and Axios. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
So good
been
seeing
delicious.
you always. Blake, good having you again. You've been on before, haven't you? No? Cool. Maybe one of these days you'll actually have your own mic, right?
Yeah, don't shove it in my face, you ass.
He doesn't like that. He does not like it being shoved in his face. Nick,
Thank you.
You're gonna come back.
Oh, yeah, I love this.
we're going to do this
is
more.
fun.
We're going to do this more. Dr. Dongo, as always, This is your, what, 50th, 60th episode?
Somewhere in there,
A
yeah.
lot.
Almost to the bicentennial.
Yeah, we're getting there. We are close. We are close.
Almost there.
We got some fun things planned for the 100th episode. This is 93, 94, I believe.
Can I be a part of that? Can I start out? Can I be a part of that one
Yes.
already?
Sure.
Sweet. Okay, cool.
Sure. We're starting to have the conversation. It's mid-September, it looks
Okay.
like.
Sign me
We're going to
up.
have the 100th episode. So thank you guys for
special one.
participating.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for listening wherever you're listening. If it's on Podbean, iTunes, Apple Music, Stitcher, Podbean. If you can listen to a podcast.
Those are things.
These are all things.
Okay.
There's 20-some different fucking
Yeah,
places.
there's a ton of them.
Yes.
Just search Journey
Do
to
grow
Comics
podcasts.
Network and you'll find us.
Yep, we're all over the place. Look for Journey into Comics Network. Type in Brews with Dudes. Check out Dungeons with Dudes too.
Yeah, they're okay. They're
It's
pretty
like
good.
it's Dave and I. We do games, mostly D&D, but all sorts of other stuff too.
I don't
So,
farm on that one.
Dave doesn't actually.
Damn it!
Dave doesn't farm at all. So we will see you next time on another episode of Brews
With dudes.
Ow, ow.